Theme: Jehovah supports those who support his kingdom. Please subscribe, and if you find this video encouraging, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family.
Modern-day examples show that Jehovah continues to care for those because of their Christian neutrality.
Brothers and sisters, imagine living in a country where political opinions have become extremely strong. Families disagree. Friends stop talking to one another. People are pressured to take sides. And then, in the middle of all this, you are asked to deliver a message that almost nobody wants to hear. What would you do? Would you soften the message to avoid trouble? Would you keep quiet? Or would you continue supporting Jehovah's kingdom, even when doing so is misunderstood? Jeremiah faced exactly that situation. Judah was deeply divided. Some wanted to submit to Babylon, while others strongly supported rebellion. In 609 BCE, King Zedekiah rebelled and sought military assistance from Egypt. This created intense nationalistic feelings. People wanted to hear a message of victory and independence. But Jehovah gave Jeremiah a very different message. Read Jeremiah 21, 8-10. Jeremiah's message was clear. Jerusalem would fall. Those who remained in the city would die, but those who went out to the Chaldeans would survive. Think about how unpopular that message would have sounded. Imagine telling people during wartime, the side you are supporting will not win. The outcome has already been determined by Jehovah. Jeremiah was not trying to be negative. He was not supporting Babylon because he personally preferred Babylon. He was supporting Jehovah's direction. That distinction is important. Today, we also live in times when political issues can create intense emotions. People may strongly support a political party, candidate, government policy, or national cause. And sometimes, people may expect Christians to express their political views. They may ask, "Which side are you on?" Our answer is not that we do not care about people or our community. Rather, we recognize that God's kingdom is the only permanent solution to mankind's problems. That can sometimes be misunderstood. For example, imagine a brother at work during an election period. His co-workers spend the lunch break discussing political parties. One says, "You must vote for this person if you really care about Ghana." The brother respectfully explains that, as one of Jehovah's Witnesses, he maintains political neutrality. Someone might immediately respond, "So you don't care about the country?" But that conclusion would be completely wrong. He cares deeply about people. He wants peace. He obeys the law. He works hard. He helps his neighbors. He prays for people. But he has chosen to support God's kingdom rather than become involved in political divisions. That is the spirit Jeremiah displayed. But remaining neutral was not easy for Jeremiah. Notice what happened when his position was misunderstood. Read Jeremiah 37, 13-15. Jeremiah was accused of defecting to the Babylonians. The princes claimed that he was throwing in his lot with the enemy. Was that true? No. Jeremiah was simply delivering Jehovah's message. Yet notice what happened because of the misunderstanding. He was struck and imprisoned. This teaches us something very practical. Supporting Jehovah's kingdom does not mean everyone will understand our motives. Sometimes, a brother or sister may be misunderstood because of political neutrality. At school, at work, or even among relatives, someone might say, "You're afraid to take a stand," or "You're not patriotic," or perhaps, "You people don't care about politics because you think you're better than everyone else." What should we do? We don't need to become defensive. We don't need to win the argument. We can calmly explain our position and then let our conduct speak for us. Think about Jeremiah. He did not change Jehovah's message simply because people misunderstood him. He did not say, "Perhaps I should adjust the message so that the princes will like me." He remained faithful. And the pressure became even more serious. According to Jeremiah 38, the princes persuaded Zedekiah to put Jeremiah to death. He was thrown into an empty cistern where he could have died in the mire. But Jehovah did not abandon him. Ebed-melech courageously intervened and rescued him. There is a beautiful lesson here. Jehovah may not prevent a faithful servant from experiencing a trial, but he can provide exactly what is needed to endure it. Sometimes we may think, if Jehovah is supporting me, why am I having this problem? Jeremiah could have asked the same question. He was doing exactly what Jehovah had commanded, yet he was beaten, imprisoned, threatened with death, and thrown into a cistern. Jehovah's support did not mean Jeremiah would never suffer. It meant Jeremiah would not suffer alone. That brings us to another powerful part of the account. During the siege, Jeremiah was imprisoned in the courtyard of the guard. He could not simply walk into a market and buy food. Jerusalem was experiencing famine. People were dying, and Jeremiah depended on others for his daily food. What did Jehovah do? Read Jeremiah 37:21. Jehovah made sure that Jeremiah received a round loaf of bread each day until the city's bread supply was exhausted. Think about that. Jehovah did not suddenly remove the Babylonian army. He did not miraculously turn the prison into a comfortable hotel. He simply made sure his servant received what he needed each day. That is often how Jehovah supports his servants today. Sometimes we pray for a major problem to disappear, but Jehovah gives us strength to handle it one day at a time. A brother may face pressure at work because he refuses to compromise his Christian conscience. Jehovah may not immediately change the attitude of his employer, but perhaps Jehovah provides another brother who gives encouragement. Perhaps a timely Bible verse strengthens him. Perhaps he finds the courage to speak respectfully to his supervisor. Perhaps an opportunity eventually opens up. A sister may have relatives who strongly disagree with her religious choices. Jehovah may not immediately change those relatives, but he can give her patience, wisdom, and inner peace. A young person may be mocked at school because he refuses to join political arguments or participate in conduct that conflicts with Bible principles. Jehovah may not make the mocking stop immediately, but through prayer, Bible study, congregation meetings, and the support of mature Christians, that young person can remain strong. The point is this: do not measure Jehovah's support only by whether your problem disappears. Sometimes Jehovah's support is seen in the strength he gives you while the problem remains. Jeremiah, Baruch, Ebed-melech, and others survived a terrible period of famine, disease, and death. Jehovah cared for those who remained loyal to him. What does this mean for us when political unrest increases? First, strengthen your loyalty to Jehovah before the pressure becomes intense. Jeremiah did not suddenly become courageous when the crisis began. His courage had been built through years of faithfully serving Jehovah. So don't wait for political pressure to decide where you stand. Decide now. Our allegiance belongs to Jehovah and his kingdom. Second, be careful about what you consume. Political discussions, social media posts, videos, and messages can stir strong emotions. Something may seem harmless, but repeated exposure can gradually pull our thinking into political camps. Ask yourself, is this information helping me think like a Christian? Or is it making me angry at people who hold a different political view? Third, let our neutrality be seen in our conduct, not merely in our words. We can be respectful citizens without becoming political activists. We can cooperate with authorities without putting our trust in human governments. We can love our neighbors without taking sides in political conflicts. And fourth, trust Jehovah's ability to sustain you. Jeremiah probably did not know exactly how Jehovah would get him through the siege, but he trusted him. Day after day, Jehovah provided the bread. Day after day, Jeremiah remained alive. Day after day, Jehovah's promise proved reliable. Maybe today you are facing a situation where supporting Jehovah's kingdom has made life difficult. Perhaps people misunderstand you. Perhaps co-workers question your neutrality. Perhaps relatives pressure you to take a political side. Perhaps you are worried about what could happen if conditions in society become unstable. Remember Jeremiah. He was misunderstood, but Jehovah knew the truth about him. He was persecuted, but Jehovah did not abandon him. He was imprisoned, but Jehovah provided his daily needs. And when the crisis was over, Jeremiah and other faithful servants were still standing. So, when political controversy surrounds us, we don't need to panic. We don't need to become involved in the arguments of this world. We don't need to prove ourselves to everyone. We simply need to keep supporting Jehovah's kingdom. Because the kingdom we support is not temporary. It is not controlled by changing political opinions. It is not dependent on elections, human leaders, or military power. It is the kingdom that Jehovah himself has established. So, as we face whatever lies ahead, let's remember the example of Jeremiah. Be courageous when your position is misunderstood. Remain neutral when others demand that you take sides. Trust Jehovah when circumstances become difficult, and keep supporting God's kingdom even when doing so requires endurance. As we conclude, I would like each of us to think personally about this question. How can the examples of Jeremiah and others motivate me to support God's kingdom during times of political unrest? May our answer to that question move us to remain firmly loyal to Jehovah and his kingdom, confident that just as Jehovah supported Jeremiah, Jehovah supports those who support his kingdom. Please don't forget to subscribe.